Hey, Graham.
Hiya, how are you?
Yeah, good. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good, good. I'm going to copy the workout across. Hey, Preeti. Hi, Freddie. Hi. Let me just check the class list. Evening, Lisa.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Have you moved to a new apartment?
Sorry?
Have you moved to a new apartment? Or is it just...
No. I'm just at a client's apartment because he has a home gym.
Mm.
So I do lots of training here. What's that in Lisa? Where you at? Oh, it's not search, that's why. All right. Okay. Spotlight myself. Okay, I think that's everyone, guys. So if you have a look on the chat, I've just posted the workout. I'm just going to walk you guys through it and mute you all from now. Okay, so today we're doing some intervals. The bit where it says 1 round is very confusing. So I'll just get rid of that and repost it. So essentially what we're doing, 6 intervals every 5 minutes, all right? So within that 5-minute window, you're going to be working through 15 deadlifts, 30 hang clean and jerks, and 100 double unders or star jumps or some kind of jumping movement, okay? So this should take, within that 5-minute window, about 3 to 4 minutes, and then you're going to be resting for about 1 to 1.5 minutes. Okay, so I want to make sure that we're scaling this workout down appropriately, that you get that 1 to 1.5 minutes rest. Okay, so for the deadlifts, ideally 2 bells, something relatively heavy. It's a very loud motorbike. So yeah, have a little think about what kind of weights you've got. If you've got 1 heavy one, you can just use that. If you've got 2, use 2. If you've got a barbell, you can even use a barbell. I'm not sure what everyone's got. For the 30 hang clean and jerks, you're just going to be using 1 bell, kettlebell, dumbbell, whatever it is. You're going to be alternating every 5 reps, okay? So you'll do 5 reps on your right arm, finish off 5 reps on your left arm, then move back to the right arm until you hit 30 reps. Make sense? Okay, this should be much lighter than the deadlifts. It should be something that you can move moderately easy. Maybe you've only got 1 bell and you haven't got any choice, but if you do have choice, heavier deadlifts, lighter clean and jerks. All right, and then for the double unders, guys, so 100 double unders is actually very punchy. I don't think many people could do that. So I would recommend scaling this down. If you've got a skipping rope, you can do your double unders, and it's probably going to be about a minute's window worth. So whatever you think you can fit into 1 minute. If you're not sure, then for the first interval, time 1 minute, or I'll let you know when the time is up, and wherever you've got to on those double unders, that will be what number you're going to use in the next intervals. Make sense? Star jumps is a little bit easier, so you may well be able to get up to a higher number on that. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll let you know when 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and then 4 minutes are up. I'd recommend finishing around the 3.5 minute mark maximum, because you want to be getting that rest in. Okay, any questions? Any injuries of any kind? Wicked. All right, okay, let's get going, guys. So we're just going to start with a little bit of a full body stretch. Okay, so if you find your mat, probably to start with, we're going to start by rolling the neck. Okay, so big circles with the neck all the way around. You're going to do 5 in one direction, and then we're going to take it back 5 in the other direction. When you've done your 5, we're going to move down to the shoulders, so stay in a standing position. We're going to be doing 5 shoulder rolls. I want you to try and move those elbows, so squeeze the elbows back, roll the shoulders forward, squeeze the elbows forwards. Okay? When you've done 5 big circles with the arms, you're going to go back in the other direction. So again, use the elbows and the arms to create a nice big circle. Okay, good. We're going to lift the arms up now. So we're going to bring the palm facing inwards. Arm goes all the way up past the bicep. Turn the hand, bring it all the way back round. 5 big circles. Ideally trying to squeeze a bit more space out of the back there. And when you've done 5, we'll go back. So start by drawing the arm back behind you, rotating around past the ear. Nice, guys, good. Just getting the body moving this evening. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to switch over to the other arm. So start by bringing the arm forwards, past the ear, turn the hand, try and eke a little bit of space out the back there, and draw the hand back to the front. 5 circles. Oh, hey Archie.
Hi, sorry, she's had a meltdown.
So have you got the workout? I'll post it again for you. So 5 circles each direction on that other arm, guys. It's in there for you now. It's going to take ages to search, isn't it? Probably. All right, guys, once we finish those circles, we're going to take it down to the hips. So you can put your hands on your hips for this one if you want to. Okay, you're going to keep the feet nice and still, and we're going to draw 5 circles with the hips. Okay, using the chest to counterbalance. Okay, when you've done 5, you go back in the other direction. And then we'll take it down to the knees. So you're going to bend those knees again. You're rolling over the top of the feet and the ankles. Okay, 5 circles in one direction. And then take it back 5 circles in the other direction. And then standing tall, we're going to lift up the right foot. Point your toe in front and draw 5 big old circles with that foot around the ankle. And back the other way, 5 circles in the other direction. Just starting to loosen up all of these joints. Good, all right, just move over to the other foot. Lovely, guys, good. Hopefully everything's starting to feel a little bit limber. All right, we're going to take it down onto the floor now. So find yourself a seated position. Make sure that you've got quite a bit of space behind you and also out to the sides, all right? Because what we're going to do is take the arms out long, bring the feet up over the body, touch the floor behind the head. We're going to roll forwards and then reach as far as we can over the top of our toes, okay? You're going to do this 5 times. And when you've done 5, we're going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to straddle the legs wide. Okay? So as you come forwards, same thing on the way back. As you come forwards, spread the legs and reach into the middle, so you're looking to pull the belly button down towards the floor. Okay? 5 like this. So we're focusing our warm-up today, guys, mostly on the spine. That's because we've got deadlifts and hang cleans and things like this. And it's always good to move and flex, extend the spine. Okay, once you finish, come into seated position for our next stretch. All right, so for this one, guys, we're going to have one leg out long in front of us. We're going to take the other foot across the top. Okay, same arm as that bent knee. You're going to take across the knee to use the barrier. And then you're going to reach around and twist the body so you look behind yourself with your chest. Hold it for a second, and then we'll switch over to the other side. Okay, we're going to do this 3 times on each side. So really just focus on holding, pulling that chest, feeling the flexion in the spine, the rotation. So last time each side. You might hear a few cracks and pops, that's all good. Nice, good. Okay, staying in this position, guys, we're going to bring our hands behind us. Show you from the side. Okay, we're going to lift the hips up, hold for a few seconds. We're going to do this 3 times. So use the chest to puff open and lifting up the hips. When you've done it 3 times, we're going to modify it slightly. Good. Okay, so we're going to take it into a crab reach now. So as we lift the hips up, we're going to bring one of the hands off the floor. We're going to sweep across the body, open up and reach behind. So your eyes are looking behind you and your hands reaching for the floor. Then you can pop it back down and head over to the other side. Okay, so you're looking to reach and open up the top of the back. Good. 3 times on each side. Nice, guys. Once you finish that, we're going to come into hands and knees position. So flip yourself around. Use my mat for this. Okay. So from hands and knees position, this is our final little stretch before we got our bells out. We're going to be tucking the toes underneath, lifting the hips up, pushing the heels down into this downward dog shape. Now we've got quite a lot of jumping to do today. So we're going to focus first of all on these heels. Okay, so keep pushing the hips up, knees back, and I want you to focus first of all on the left heel, drive it down towards the ground, and then focus in on that right heel, drive that towards the ground. You can do that a couple of times on each side just to lengthen those calves. And once you've done it a couple of times on each side, we're going to try and do both together. Okay, so bend the knees, soften slightly, and then push up, heels down. Okay, bend the knees, try to keep the heels down this time as you bend the knees, and then push up, knees back. Bend the knees, soften the hips, push up. Last time, guys, soften and push up. Okay, guys, so we're going to take this downward dog shape that we've created now. We're going to come forwards with the chest, bringing the hips to the ground, eyes up into our upward dog shape, and I want you to push your left hip to the ground, right hip to the ground. Just take your time. So sort of rotating, pushing that hip down towards the floor. Then we're going to bring the hips back up into downward dog shape. Soften the knees, focus on your shoulders this time, so your head right underneath, looking at your belly button. And coming forwards into your upward dog shape. We'll do this one more time, guys. So hips up, head through, nice strong downward dog. And then coming forwards, hips down, eyes up, relaxing into your upward dog shape. All right, come back to hands and knees, grab your bells. Okay, so we are going to begin, guys, by doing a couple of swings, single arm swings. Let me just check what kind of bells everyone's got. Has everyone got kettlebells, dumbbells, mixture? A few people are still getting those. Okay, all right, so we're going to start, guys, by just doing on each arm 10 single arm swings. Okay, so feet are going to be a little bit wider than your hips, so you've got space for the bell to be in between your legs. Keep the feet nice and flat. You're going to push the butt back, bring the chest forwards, pull the hips in and swing your bell out 10 times on your left arm and then 10 times on your right arm. Make sure you don't overextend those hips. Let's go, team. So the hips should stop as if there's a wall just in front of your body. Good. Good, try and be nice and quick getting in and out of that movement. Good, keep the bell nice and close to the body as well, guys. We don't want it down by the knees. In between the knees or a bit higher is fine. Okay, all right, so the next movement, guys, that we're going to practice is our deadlift. So the deadlift starts with the same hinge movement. You can do this with or without your bells, okay? So pushing the hips back, bringing the chest forward, so we're loading through the back of the body here. When the bells or your hands reach back your knees is where we start to drop down just a little bit, okay? Make sure we're not leaning back into the heels, so keep the feet nice and flat. Make sure we're not on the toes, okay? So if you are, just rock back so that the weight stays nice and flat through the body. You should feel tension in your legs. You're going to push through the knees and then bring your hips forwards at the same time. I want you to practice this 10 times, with or without a bell, I don't mind. Okay, make sure, guys, that it's the lower body doing the moving and not the upper body lifting up, okay? So Preeti, I can see your chest. When you get to, Preeti, just watch for a second. When you get to here, your chest drops down, so you start the movement by lifting your chest and then moving your legs. We don't want to do this, just move the legs. Yeah, better like this. Good. Nice, guys. Let's have 10 of these. Lisa, classically, you're just using your quads. Let's try and load the posterior a bit as well. Nice, Mum. Bring the hips in a bit quicker. That's it. And Archie as well, you're loading most of your quads, so try and leave the hips a little bit higher. So that hinge we were practicing last week. That's it. And then bend the knees a little bit. Good. That's it, yeah. So it's like a very small bend in the knees, whereas a squat is like a lot more of a bend in the knee.
When you're doing them with kettlebells, should they be like on the outside of your legs or like they're going down the front of your legs? Or
if you've got two, probably next to you, yeah, like this. If you've got one, you might want to have it a little bit wider legs in the middle. Make sense? Okay, good. So we've got one more warm-up exercise, guys, for this. Our final warm-up exercise is going to be the overhead press. Just going to lift this up so you can see. So we're going to bring the bell to the front rack position, elbow tucked in. Body's going to be nice and tight, so make sure that we're pulling the hips in, squeezing the legs. You're just going to drive the bell up overhead, okay? Finishing with the bicep next to the ear at the top. So it should be straight line, okay? Not here. 5 on your right, 5 on your left. Let's give it a go. If you've got a very heavy bell, you might want to dip and drive a little bit through the legs to help you, but try and keep it mostly strict. Good, Lisa, let's try and keep the heels down when you do this, so we're using mostly the hips and not the feet. Good, once you've done that, guys, so we're going to go around this sequence just one more time, okay? So starting with your swings, 10 and 10, and then doing your deadlifts, 10, and then your 5 and 5 for your press, okay? So in your own time, let's go through those movements one more time. Nice, a bit quicker with the hips, Archie. Hinge, hips, that's it, hinge, hips, good. Good job, guys. Nice with the deadlifts, really focusing. Remember, this is your warm-up. Don't let the dumbbells come in front of you too much. Ideally, keep them next to your legs. That will keep you more balanced, yeah? So you don't end up forwards. Mum, can you hinge over a bit further so your chest is pointing at the floor and sit down with the knees slightly so the bell should be touching the floor. That's it. Good. So you want that full range of movement all the way to the floor and then back up. If you find, guys, that it's too many reps, obviously just drop the reps down slightly. All right, and then your presses to finish, guys. So 5 times each arm, overheads, just to warm up that overhead position. Good, keep the eyes facing forwards, Freddie. Look forward so your chin's more tucked, that's it. So if we're looking up, we tend to overextend the back. If we tuck the chin and look forwards, we stay straighter. Okay, once you finish that, guys, just give yourselves a second. Because we're going to go through the clean and jerk in a little bit more technical detail, and then we'll get going on the double unders as well. Right, so we have gone through the swing. The swing is really important in the clean and jerk. I always go through this step by step, so you may or may not have heard this all before. Okay, so the swing helps us to get power into the bell, right? What we don't want to do is keep a straight arm, because then the path of the bell is going to go all the way out here and have to go all the way back here. So we want to keep the bell as close to the body as possible. So we hinge, we use the hips, and then we drive the elbow up, I'll show you on the side, up, and then bring it underneath the bell. So this is how it works. Swing, elbow up, elbow in. And then the bell should end up on the outside of your shoulders. So nice and quick, this movement, very short. The bell is moving from here to here. It's not going very far, okay? So it shouldn't take very long. Hip, catch, hip, catch. I want you to give it a go. Remember to bring the elbow up and in. Good, it should feel super smooth if you get it correct. Nice, guys, try 5 on each arm. Good, don't bend the arm too early, guys. Nice, Arch, can you hinge slightly? You can still do it with the dumbbell, just to use your legs a little bit more. What they tell you not to do in the gym, we tell you to do in the gym. Good, nice, guys. All right, once you've done 5 in each arm, give a sec, because we're gonna go through the jerk. So the overhead movement, same start position as in the warm-up here, same finish position in the warm-up here, but a couple of different options of how to get from here to here. Okay, so the first is that we dip and drive with the legs. A few of you were doing this in the warm-up anyway. Now I'm just going to go through what the dip and drive actually means, okay? So you don't want to be dipping, you can see my knees. We don't want to be dipping like this, okay? This changes the angle of the torso, okay? We're loading through the quads and we end up on our toes. Okay, what we do want to dip is outwards. So if you watch my knees, I push them out, okay? Watch the hips, hips go slightly back, almost at the start of your squat, or if you're like surfing or snowboarding, whatever, okay? You're sitting into that center of gravity. So that's where your dip comes from. You just drive the knees back and the hips up, and then you finish with your arms. Squeeze and up. So that's option 1, give that one a go, guys. Dip, drive, push. Feet should stay flat. Okay, you don't need the feet to leave the floor. Good, try and connect the two together. So you have your dip, squeeze, and up. You should feel loading in your glutes a bit more than if you go knees forwards. Good. All right, on your last one, so guys, do a couple on each arm, obviously. On your last one that you're doing, I want you to hold it in your overhead position. Okay, because in this overhead position, we're going to practice our receiving for our second option. Okay, so from here, I want you to sit back down into that little dip. Okay, not here. Little start of the squat. Knees out, butt back. Okay, that position there is where you can catch the bell. Try it on one side and then bring it over to the other side as well. Same thing on the other side, just practice bending the knees, sitting into that overhead position. It's very small, guys, doesn't have to be a big movement. Okay, so from here, when we dip and drive, we can wait for the bell to come all the way up, or we can re-bend and drop underneath the bell. Okay, you don't need to move your feet, so I'll show you again. Dip, drive, bend again. Give it a go, guys. It's mostly legs, and it's removing the use of your arms, so you don't need to press. You don't just drop underneath. Good, get under, Graham, though, so wait for it to fly and then bend the knees quicker. Nice, Lisa. Good, Freddie, nice. So when it gets heavy, this is an easier way to do this movement. Let's have a look, guys. Good, nice. It's easier to do it this way because when the bell comes up, you don't have to push it out, you just drop yourself underneath it. So if it's nice and heavy, you don't have to use that arm power anymore. Okay, so guys, we're gonna link the clean and the jerk together in the most efficient way possible. This is the last bit of technical work we're gonna do today. Okay, so we start by picking up the bell. We swing elbow up, catch it in our clean position. When we catch it here, it's going to act like a trigger. So as soon as the bell touches my shoulder, I'm going to dip and then finish into my jerk. Okay, so I'll show you again. Clean, dip, jerk. Clean, dip, jerk. Okay, so you're looking to link it together. From the top, don't go through your shoulders, go straight back down into your swing. Okay? Have a go at linking it together. There's no prizes for speed, so actually being more controlled, taking the pause at the shoulder or at the top is more beneficial. Okay? Dip and up. Nice, guys, very good. Just try it both arms. Lovely. Okay. Right. Everyone looks really good with their clean jacks. Well done. So remember, you're doing 5 on one arm and then switch over 5 on the other arm when we come to the workout in a minute. So just make sure you alternate every 5. Any questions on that before we go through double unders quickly? All right, guys, if you are doing double unders, I want you to start now by just doing, or if you've got a skipping rope, 20 skips, just regular skips. And then if you're progressing into double unders, you're gonna take a little rest and then do some double under practice. If you're not doing that, you're doing star jumps, okay? And you are gonna be using your hands to touch your head. So star jumps. I want 20 reps now just to warm this up. Rope or no rope, you're doing 20 reps. And no one's got a rope. Yeah, you're good. Okay, when you've done your 20, you can rest for a second. And just remind yourself of the workout. So in each 5-minute window, you're gonna complete 15 deadlifts, okay? 2 bells ideally, touching the floor and back up. 15 deadlifts, making sure you are using the legs and not the upper body. Then you go straight into just 1 bell, 30 clean jerks, making sure we switch every 5. And when you finish your 30, you then do about 1 minute's worth of double unders or star jumps. Okay, and I will let you know when you need to be finishing off in that first interval. Okay, around 3.5 minutes in. Okay, anyone not clear on what's happening? Lovely, jubbly. All right. Get yourselves ready then, guys. It's just under 30 minutes worth of work. So if we get going now, we should finish just about on time. Are you ready, guys? 10-second countdown. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 15 deadlifts to start. Good, try and get through these nice and quickly. This is the easy bit of the whole workout. When you've done 15 of your deadlifts, 1 bell into that clean and jerk sequence, yeah? So 5 on one arm, 5 on the next arm, keep it moving. Good, try to keep it moving as quickly as possible, those clean jerks. Great job, team. Had just over 1 minute. Everyone on the clean and jerks looking good. Oh, apologies. Very nice, guys. Okay, hopefully we're coming to the end of these clean and jerks now. We can start getting onto those star jumps. Come on, guys. Okay, stand up at the top. Make sure you don't finish with your knees bent, Archie. Good. Yeah. If you are going to bend the knees, just make sure, just stand them back up again. Okay, guys, we're 2 minutes 20 in. Let's get onto those jumps. Remember, I'm going to tell you when we get to 3:30. Okay, jumps, guys, let's go. Doesn't matter how many reps you do, this is the one that I would scale down. So let's just see where we get to first interval. Go on, Lisa. Go on, nice. Good, guys, you should be able to keep going. Nice, Graham. Good, keep those jumps coming, guys, very good. You're 3 minutes in, so you've got about 30 seconds left. If you do hit 100, you may stop. Nice work, guys. All right, this is 3 minutes 30, so I'd recommend finishing off now. You can round yourself up to a number if you want to. Okay, absolutely everyone should be finished by 4 minutes. Okay, good, and take your rest, guys. You've got rest for another minute and 15. Good. Okay, 1 more minute of rest. Well done, everyone. First interval done.
Elle, should I try and get through all of my clean and jerks before moving to jumping, or should I move to jumping when you tell me to? Because I'm struggling to get through the 30 clean and jerks before.
Maybe drop it down to 20 then.
Cool.
Yeah. I mean, if you've got something lighter, I suggest go lighter and try and get through the 30. But if not, then yeah, just drop the number. Okay, 30 seconds left. All right, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's go, guys. Interval 2, 15 deadlifts to start. Good, lean the chest forwards a bit more, mum, rather than bend the knees. So look at the floor with your chest and your eyes. That's better, good. And then stand up the hips at the top, good. Nice, Archie. Let's move a little bit quicker through that. So hinge, drop, stand up. Good. Hinge, drop, stand up. Lovely job. Great. On to the clean and jerk. So 5 and 5. Yeah, like Freddie was asking, guys, if you're struggling to get through the 30, then drop the weight to start with. If you haven't got the weight to drop, then drop the number. Yeah. Good work, guys. If you're going to take rests, shake it out very quickly, stand tall, and then pick it straight back up, okay? It should be light. It should be something you can pick up. Okay, you've had 2 minutes, guys. Remember, you know your number from last interval, so that's where you're looking to get to. Nice work, Freddie. Good job. Well done, Preeti, on the jumps. Excellent. Well done, team. You've had 2.5 minutes. Ideally, we should be on those jumps now. That's the one. Great. Okay, you know what number you're going to, guys? 3 minutes in. Excellent. As soon as you finish, guys, you can take your rest. I will still keep you abreast of the time if you're unsure. Okay, so this is 3:30 now. Good, so well done, everyone. Should be finishing off now-ish. Lovely, I think that's everyone done. Good, so you have just over a minute rest and then we'll be on round 3. Okay. Use this rest period to control your breathing. So think about long, slow breaths, try and drop the heart rate back down. Good, guys. Just focus on your breathing for now. I will let you know when you've got a few seconds left. Don't worry about the time though. I'll only elevate your heart rate. All right, 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Round 3. Deadlifts to start. Good, use those legs, hinge, drop the knees. Lovely, when you finish your 15, nice arch, move a bit quicker if you can. Lovely, guys. Try and keep those clean and jerks moving. Good job. Use the legs as much as you can to save the arms from having to do that overhead work. Nice, guys. Good, 2 minutes in. So we should be coming to the end of the clean and jerk shortly, getting onto those jumps. Nice, Lisa. Nice, Graham. You can get a bit more of a hinge in that clean if you want. A bit more legs. Well done, Preeti. Good. Lots of people on the jumps now. Well done. 2:30 in. Okay, coming up to the 3-minute mark, guys. Everyone should be on those jumps now. Well done. Nice, Lisa finished off. Well, that's very good. Ready. Awesome, guys. So you know when you're finishing off. Excellent, guys. So we're just over 3:30, so hopefully everyone's at the end now-ish. Good. Everyone's finished. Lovely. So just over a minute rest, and then we'll be on to interval 4, guys. So this is your halfway mark in terms of work. Okay, 30 seconds to go. Okay, 10 seconds, guys. So get ready. This is interval 4, starting with your deadlifts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice, guys. Let's get the easy bit out of the way first. Okay, guys, 1 minute into interval 4. Come on, Freddie, let's go. Good job. Nice, Graham. Stand up at the top of those jerks. Set. Good. Take your time on the front rack, Graham, and then it should feel a bit easier. Okay, 2 minutes gone, guys. Yes, pretty strong effort. Nice, Lisa. Good, Archie. Watch the knees at the top. Extend, so hold at the top and wait for the knees to stand up as well. You end up looking a bit like a concertina at the top. Good job, everyone. Should be getting onto those jumps now, so finish strong, guys. Come on, Freddie, you got this. Last set's on the dumbbells, on the kettlebells, sorry. Yes, mate, good. All right, jumps, let's go. Nice. Oh, hi, Sam. All right, you're now at 3:30. Go on, guys, let's go. Good, just coming up to 4 minutes, so you need to be finishing off. Yeah, that's it. Guys, even if you're not quite there, finish off, take the rest, okay? So you've still got 2 intervals left. Lisa, finish up. You've only got 50 seconds now. So there's 2 intervals left, go, 2. Okay, guys, you've got 20 seconds, and then we'll be back onto interval 5. Okay, get ready, 10. 3, 2, 1, and deadlifts. Go on, Freddie. Let's stick with 10 and 20, yeah? If you need to on the reps. Lovely, guys. Onto those clean and jerks. Let's go. Go on, team. You got this. Great, guys. Keep those clean and jerks coming. Come on, Freddie, you got this. Quick break and then let's go. 2 minutes in. Nice, guys, on the jumps. Well done. Lovely team. Come on, keep pushing to the end of the interval. 3 minutes gone. Let's go, boys. Nice. Archie's on the jumps as well. Freddie almost there. Nice job, Freddie. Let's go. Okay, so we're 3:30 in. Okay, this is the 4-minute mark, guys. So finish up. Give yourself this final minute of rest, okay? And then you can finish the last interval all the way if you want to. Okay, so this is the last rest minute, and then we'll be on the final interval. On this final interval, guys, I really want you to push, okay? So for the previous intervals, you know, we rest a little bit so we can avoid that fatigue. But in this final interview, I want to see if you can hold on and do your deadlifts unbroken, hold on to your dumbbell kettlebell, and do the clean and jerks unbroken, or as much as possible, okay? Push the boundaries a little bit. Okay, you got 25 seconds, and then we'll be starting. All right, 10 seconds, guys. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Final deadlifts. Good, let's see how quickly you can get these done this time. Doesn't matter if we mess ourselves up a bit because there's nothing left after this. Okay, onto those clean and jerks when you finish those deadlifts. Nice, Lisa, keeping it smooth. Okay, can you hold on? Can you switch hands in midair or quickly pick it up and then get going without breaking down those sets? Excellent, guys, good. Go on, Lisa, that's it. Nice work, Freddie, let's go. Well done, Graham. Nice, Preeti, really easy. Good, guys, let's go. You're 1 minute 45 in. I reckon most of you can get this done quicker than the last interval. Yes, guys, on to the jumps. Well done. Come on, team, this is the last interval now. Let's get moving. Come on, Freddie. Back over here. You can do it, mate. That's the one. Nice, Graham. Good, Lisa, you done? Right, let's go then. Excellent work, Freddie. Real nice. Okay, just coming up to the 3-minute mark. Right, Freddie, that's enough rest. Let's pick it up. Yes, mate. Nice, guys. When you finished off your jumps, well done. Take a rest, find your mat. If you're still going, keep pushing all the way to the finish line. I'm gonna give you guys 30 more seconds, so let's go. Ten seconds left. 5, 3, 2, 1, and that's time, guys. Good work. Okay. Well done, guys. Long workout today. Find your mats. We've only got a couple of minutes left, so let's just have a quick stretch, okay? We're going to come into a forward fold to begin, so nice and relaxed, okay? You're going to have your feet out long in front of you. You're going to pull your belly button down towards your legs, okay? Grab onto whatever you can, whether it's your feet, your ankles, your calves, and just fold inwards through the hips. Okay, we're going to stay in this position, but we're just going to slightly adjust it. So you're going to bring one of your legs to an angle. Your foot's going to be in the opposite knee, like so. You're going to focus on the straight leg in front of you, but you're going to lift the knee slightly up off the floor. You're going to grab hold of your toes. You should be able to do this with your knee bent. Okay, you're going to push your heel forward. So if you just watch the change of angle, so this is where we're at. We're pushing the heel away from you and pulling the toe towards you. So you're actually flexing that ankle. Okay, so you should start to feel it more in your calf. Okay, from there you can then start to straighten out the knee if you want to. Okay, find the stretch and just hold it there. Okay, let's take it over to the other foot, other leg even. So just switch the feet over, bend that knee slightly, grab hold of the foot, start to push the heel away, flex the toes towards you. Okay, use your hand to kind of pull it, and then straighten out the knee. You might not need to straighten the knee, you might have to stretch already. All right, we're going to do one final stretch, so you can flip yourselves over onto your front. Okay, you can do this in a sphinx. So we're going to lift the chest up. Okay, relax the glutes, keep the hips down on the floor. If you prefer, you can come all the way up straight arms. Okay, you might want to bend your elbows slightly to push the hips down. Whatever feels comfortable for you, as long as you can feel your stretch in the lower back. Nice, that's very good. All right, so that is the 7 o'clock, so finished up, and well done everyone today. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'm actually on holiday next week, so I will see you guys probably in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah, enjoy. You'll have Julia to cover for me.
Thank you.
Have a nice holiday.
Bye.
Thanks. Have a great holiday.
Thanks, it was a great class. Cheers.
Thanks, Graham. Bye. Enjoy.